Yo guys, welcome back. GTS Mobility Project. Today we're at the University of Tübingen. I do a lecture here on movement and mobility for the Sports Wissenschaft, the Sports Science Department. And I think they have one of the coolest tracks I've ever seen. It's beautiful here. I've got Rio, one of the girls who used to actually run here that we're trying to get back for the Olympics. So I'll get you caught up to date and kept up to date on that, but hopefully we'll be together in Rio here in the next couple of years running at the Olympics. So she's behind the camera, so if she does a bad job, blame her, not me. Today we're going to start here with a special ball. You guys might not have one of these, which is okay. This ball worked quite well. It's called the, I believe, the Supernova. Exactly. If you don't have something like this, find something in similar size than this and it will work. This is a shoulder series that I've been doing with a lot of the tennis players that they've been asking me to show because they're either forgetting, they're not doing correctly, but when done right, they're getting awesome results. So, with that being said, first thing I'm going to do is usually we have a mat here. Unfortunately, I didn't bring one, so I'm just going to lie down on the ground. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ball, come back up again, sorry, in this tissue here. So right where my breast tissue is, yeah? So I'm going to lie down, get the ball right into that tissue. I'm going to relax my hand on the ground, get into a relaxed position, and I'm just going to roll all in that tissue. If it doesn't hurt, you don't need to stay very long on it. Many athletes that are dealing with upper body sports, to keep it simple, are going to notice that this tissue is quite sensitive. So I just want you to roll in all different positions. You can scoot forward, you can scoot back, but really just work on getting all these different areas of that upper chest and that area in which the pectoralis major attaches to the arm. So just right in that little area I showed. The next one we're going to go into, so we're going to do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to then put our arm to the side, starting with our thumb down. So we can have our hand in any position, but let's start with our thumb down. Here, I'm going to go basically over the seam of where the shirt is. So we're just going to kind of act as if we're rolling over where the core of our body attaches to the shoulder, to the arm. So I can't talk today, yeah? Usually having a mat might be nice. It doesn't feel too good to rub your arm across the ground. So doing this on a softer surface or again with a mat is a bit better. I try not to keep the arm in the air because I want the muscles to relax. So I'm going to start in this position. I'm going to roll into another position, and you can even turn your arm over if you want. All positions are fine, because what we're going to realize is all athletes are going to hurt sometimes in different areas. So I show you the majority of the exercises, you choose your position. Usually I notice this is the most painful one. So again, we're going to roll from here for another about 2 to 3 minutes. And then the last one we're going to do, hand goes behind the back, the ball goes directly under the shoulder. It's going to be basically in the tunnel of our bicep. That's not the scientific term, but that makes the most sense. So it's going to be in this position here, right where our biceps, it's the long head of our biceps basically going into our shoulders. What we're going to do here, we're going to lie down, keep the arm down here, find a comfortable position for us, and we're just going to basically roll, scour, drag, whatever verb you want to use, back and forth here. Really just working on this area. The reason we're doing a lot of these is we're going to go into a band stretch, which I'll show on a later video because we can't do here. But if you go directly into the band stretch, which I'll explain a little bit and show you later on a different video, it will hurt quite a bit if you don't prepare the tissues and open them up. So before I go into this stretch you'll see on the next video, I love to prepare the tissue by doing these exercises just to basically open them up, yeah? So those are the 3, again, starting here. 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. That's the shoulder series. The next video I'm going to do the stretch that we do after these, in which we'll open the anterior portion of the shoulder, eventually fixing the root of the problem from the shoulder pain, which is the lack of mobility in the anterior pocket. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, let me know. And from University of Tübingen in the beautiful summer weather of Germany, peace. Next week.